Welcome, fellow adventurers, to the MGM Adventures podcast hosted by Matt.
And Gina.
Fastlane is changing at Six Flags?
That's what you told me.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
We're going to dive right in. Please make sure to like, follow, and share wherever you're listening or watching us from.
And make sure to send us our questions and feedback to mgmadventures@yahoo.com or leave a comment on YouTube or directly on one of our social channels.
So,
Headliner.
So this is another thing that's now been introduced. Some changes to the Fastlane. This merger's getting interesting. I'll say that. So starting a few weeks ago, Flash Pass officially was removed
R.I.P.
from the Legacy Six Flags parks and was replaced by Fastlane.
Woohoo! I prefer Fastlane.
Which I think most people prefer Fastlane. It's easier. It was rolled out to several parks, the Texas parks and Magic Mountain for sure. And with
Those
this,
are the only ones that are open right now?
Pretty much. With this, of course, what did you get? A wristband. We don't have them right now. So, and then it would...
Let's just go to Matt's car. He probably has a stash.
I try to get rid of them often. But there's a lot of them. So basically, the wristband started to be used. We did not observe this, but from what I understand, it didn't go so well.
Why?
One, I'm not for sure, at least what I heard, is you had to go to the one location to get them.
Per usual.
But it was just one. At the former Cedar Fair parks, you had multiple locations. You go to the stores and get them too, right?
Yeah, technically.
So I guess there was a long line there, number one.
You couldn't get a Fastlane to get your Fastlane?
No, you couldn't. And then it sounded like they had the scanners installed, but it sounded like they didn't work. So they had to manually scan them.
Well, half the time we don't scan them at Cedar Fair parks.
We do now with the new scanner system.
Not always.
It's most of the time, except some random time.
Not always.
So then what they had to end up doing was manually scan them, which that's how they used to be doing it with Flash Pass. So that's fun.
I mean, I guess they have that little technology phone.
Yeah, they do have the, I don't know what it is. Yeah, the scanner that works. It actually is a phone. You're right. It is literally a fancy phone. I don't know.
I knew I was right. You just had to admit it. Recorded. Probably be cut.
So anyway, recently, Jeffrey Siebert, the regional manager of the Texas parks, announced that going forward, you'll be able to reserve Fastlane again online.
Dumb.
Which
I don't like that. I don't like the Flash Pass way. In my personal opinion, I don't like that way.
Yeah, so we'll talk about what that means soon. But it's not just Fastlane and like Fastlane Plus at a couple parks. It gets even more exciting. It's now called Fastlane Reserve and Fastlane Unlimited. So
which one do we have?
So we will have Fastlane Unlimited.
Better.
So it sounds like Fastlane Reserve is a virtual line one and Fastlane Unlimited is unlimited. However, you do have to go into an app on both of these and reserve your time slot. So you have to go into the app and select it. My understanding with FastPass Reserve is
dumb.
Is that you'll have particular time slots open and you'll get that time and wait. So basically it sounds like a virtual.
Sounds like a hot mess in my opinion.
I'm not done yet. There's more.
I didn't read on this, so I'm finding this out with you all.
There's more. This is going to make this more exciting. So there's that. So if the wait is 30 minutes, this is my understanding. I could be wrong. This just got rolled out like this week. So my understanding is if you do Fastlane Reserve and the line is 30 minutes, you'll say reserve and it will wait 30 minutes and then you can go in the Fastlane line. Fastlane Unlimited, you just pick it and go in. But every time you want to ride, you got to click it and go back in. So if you want to marathon something, you're going to have your phone up, click it, go back in.
But please don't have your phones on the rides.
Yeah. So some Six Flags parks do have lockers for fast lanes, is what I'm understanding. But there were problems with those, with the flash passes. So I don't know. This is just what I'm hearing.
Find out very soon.
I'm trying to share the news with everybody.
And me.
It's very
'Cause
exciting.
I didn't read anything that you sent.
So you're going to need a mobile device at these parks. To me, it also sounds like probably the one-time uses where you buy them, or the one-time prestige Fastlane will probably be considered Fastlane Reserve, is my guess. Don't quote me on that, but that's my guess. Unlimited, if you bought the all season, that would be Fastlane Unlimited. So there you go.
This is absolutely absurd.
Hold on a minute. Okay. So the good news, if you only go to one park, very straightforward. That's your system. And why I say that's your system is your park could potentially have one of two systems. You can have the Fastlane Reserve / Fastlane Unlimited on the mobile phone, or you can have the wristbands. Yeah, how exciting is this?
I would much prefer the wristbands. It's much easier.
So, the other problem, and this is going to be the fun part. So, if you go to one park, that park is going to be that system. However, if you go to another park, it may be the other system. And you would think, okay, this is a old Cedar Fair parks versus an old Six Flags parks problem. And then that would make life easy, right? No, it does not. It gets complicated. Even now with the regional gold pass, for those people, your regional parks could be different.
Well, yeah, because you have different legacies in each region. So that just makes sense. That's common sense.
So most of the existing Cedar Fair parks are on the wristbands only. And you can still have so you can have single-use Fastlane, which you could buy at the kiosk or online, I think. Now, you can have the Fastlane all day, and then you can have Fastlane Plus at those parks that have Fastlane Plus. So
I feel like there's going to be a riot.
This is just going to be a mess. So if you go to Kings Island right now or Cedar Point, good news.
It's closed.
It is closed. As of this recording, they are on the existing wristbands. So, yay.
Thank you, Jesus.
Which is good. If you go to Six Flags Great America, it's on the mobile version. Exciting, I know. If you go to King's Dominion or Carowinds, which ones do you think they're on?
It says a new system.
Yeah, they're on the new mobile system.
Great.
So, yeah. And I have a thought on that I'll get to shortly. So this is going to be interesting. So be aware, if you do have all season Fastlane, you'll have to go into the app, sign in. If you worked with a Flash Pass system, it's a similar thing. We're going to get a chance to try this out very soon because we are going to Los Angeles, and Magic Mountain is on Fastlane Unlimited, Fastlane Reserve. So we're going to have to reserve on the phone. And Knott's Berry Farm, if they have Fastlane, are on the wristbands because they are kind of picky on their days. Normally the weekends they have it, but normally
they are picky on their days.
So that's something we're gonna find out, and we'll definitely report back. Also, Kings Island opens right about then, so we're probably Kings Island is supposed to be on the wristbands. So that's my understanding.
We're going opening day.
Well,
first season pass holders.
Pass holder preview, and then we out. Should be fun. So that's exciting. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. So again, I'm trying not to confuse you. I'm literally just telling you what the news is.
I'm about to shoot the messenger.
Please don't shoot the messenger. I have, thankfully, Six Flags Magic Mountain website has a lot of this listed for if you're going to one of these parks because they're open and they have this system. So they got, this is where I've got most of the information, except I had to go back and forth and kind of figure out what has what. And it is listed, I think, on Magic Mountain's FAQs for Fastlane. But yeah, so pretty much all of the Six Flags parks, except a select few that I don't think had this, which is Darien Lake and Great Escape. Darien Lake and Great Escape have the wristbands, again, as of this recording. All of the Cedar Fair parks, except Carowinds and Kings Dominion, have the wristband. Carowinds, I get it, the corporate headquarters is right down the road, so they're probably trying it out. So,
talk about not being able to get Wi-Fi or internet. Everybody's gonna be on their phone trying to reserve.
They're gonna have to. And when we were chill out, and this is Cedar Point, so they're on the wristbands. We did see a new tower, and I've been told they're putting new towers up at all the parks. So I don't know.
I really don't like taking my phone on a ride.
Yeah, I don't love it. There's no way you could do this on Top Thrill 2, or still.
You can't marathon Top Thrill 2.
How are they going to?
You're
Okay.
gonna have to reserve your spot, get in Fastlane. I don't know.
There's no locker. Like, still Vengeance has the lockers after the Fastlane scan.
I bet they're gonna give you a wristband and you have to reserve a spot.
I don't Yeah, that one so right now, Cedar Point is on a wristband. I'll just say that right now. I hope they stay on a wristband. I hope Kings Island stays on a wristband. I don't know. Well, that's what's happening. I also
Also,
wanna bring this up because I think this might be why Carowinds and Kings Dominion has it. So, regional pass. We talked about that in a previous episode, right? The regional gold pass. Well, when the passes all went on sale, you wanted the all season fast lane, it was $1,000 everywhere.
what?
Pretty much everywhere. That was pretty much across the board. Now, and I'm just telling you what the website shows. I do wonder if it changes if you sign in, but everyone
I have to correct you.
Yeah.
It was $9.99.
Okay, it was $1,000.
No,
round
$9.99.
it's rounded up. It's fine.
If you were on the Price is Right, you'd be not
I'd be
right.
under. So now, if you go to one of these East region parks, it shows $500 for all parks.
I feel like that's just the region parks.
So I
That's my
would
opinion.
imagine that's just the region parks, but I don't. It's not. It says based on your pass level. So if you already have it, I don't know what that means. So now it's saying $499, $500, whatever, in the East. Now the Midwest has not changed at all, and it will never change. The Midwest has got, again, we've talked about this, 4 of the major parks in it. So it's not going to change price. Sorry. But also, if you do buy it as a gold regional now, you only get your regional parks, so you don't get all the East, the Midwest parks anyway. So I do with that you want.
Anyways, Cedar Point sold out of there, so
Cedar Point did sell there all season. Someone mentioned that Kings Island might be close. I don't know if that's
I don't
true
know
or
what
not.
the
I don't know what the limit is, to be
Yeah, the
honest. I
top
don't know how many
rate.
people are buying this.
Well, obviously a lot.
More people than we think. So Fastlane lines are going to be long this year anyway. Just throwing that out there. If you do have Fastlane, we have all season Fastlane. I'll just admit it. Because we travel enough, and it just works out where the reason we got it really was Cedar Point, because sometimes with Cedar Point we can only go on the weekends. Yeah, you need it, and it's busy. That's just how it works for us in Cedar Point. You have to go on one of those days, even if you go on a Sunday, it's still busy.
Pretty busy.
And so if we want to ride hardly anything, it's rough.
And we travel.
We do travel to a lot of the parks, and even with Kings Island, I will say most of the time we go after work. So it's kind of busy sometimes then, I'm not gonna lie. It just works out.
Well, and it's nice when we're traveling to like Disney or going to Florida and we stop by Carowinds. We can stop in for a couple hours, get a couple and leave.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait in the lines.
Planning to use that at the Six Flags parks too, so we'll see on the way.
Six Flags over Georgia. Let's go.
So anyway, who knows? This is probably going to be interesting all season. Expect long fast lane lines. Sorry, everywhere, because this is going to be interesting to see this. And I do wonder if that's why kind of the Fastlane Reserve was put in. I'm guessing, again, it's for prestige and single uses. That only makes sense to me to kind of space out the all-season people, but who knows? I don't know. I'm okay with technology. I am. The simple way seems to be the better way, in my opinion, in this case. But
I agree.
We'll see.
I mean, even like if they do your prestige and single use, print a timeout. And don't let you guys, and you can't scan it until that time.
Yeah, it should show a time on it, right? I mean, that's what I would think. I mean, okay. Disney has
a different level.
Has Lightning Lane, which is on your phone. That to me is different. That is very complex and very that has a lot of decisions behind it where you can only get a ride at a certain time. I hope it never goes to that level. That's crazy to me.
You ain't that good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Cedar Point could do it, but I would hate it. And that one they offer at a low enough price where you buy it daily anyway. Most of the time, if you're going to go, you're going to buy that daily. That to me is different for sure. That's a destination and you want to get everyone on the rides. Cedar Point, I get. Some of the bigger parks, I get. Most of the parks are regional parks, to be clear. People, and we talked about this, you're only going to travel probably so far. A regular guest is only going to travel so far.
Normal people, not us.
Not us. We're traveling all over the place. we'll see where this goes. This is not going to be the last time we talk about some Six Flags change this year. Um,
What?
I
I think
I
this will be the last one.
no, I am planning to drop this on Saturday, which was when the last one was dropped. I feel like it's just going to be called Six Flags Saturday soon at this point, with all the drops on Saturday about Six Flags announcements. So we'll see how this goes. Obviously, things could change. I don't know, but just be aware. Again, the big thing is be aware. Fastlane's evolving per se, maybe. I
Or
don't,
devolving.
whatever
Whichever you
one. Yeah, if you want to
okay.
put it that way. Anyway, please make sure to send questions to us, mgmadventures at yahoo.com, or one of our social channels. We're kind of all over the place. Comment below. That'd be great. Our normal episodes do drop Wednesdays at 6 a.m. Very exciting. So please join us there. We got some fun stuff coming up. It's good, isn't it? It's good stuff to watch out for.
Yeah, it's like I remember what we recorded.
Yep. So we do have some exciting stuff talking about what we do in the off season. That's coming out soon. A very special episode is coming out on March 18th. Don't miss that one.
That's after my birthday.
And then we're
Is it
also
about me?
Uh,
It's not about me.
It's not about her. Sorry.
It's about his other love.
No. Find out on March 18th.
That's getting cut.
I don't know. Am I saying? Find out March 18th on what that episode's about. And then we got some other good stuff. We got a lot of plans here, so we'll see. But anyway, make sure to like, follow, and share.
Yeah. See you on the next episode, adventurers. Bye.